Hey everyone, welcome back. Let's talk about our Ahsoka Episode 4 predictions. So we're just a couple days away from Ahsoka Episode 4, which will be the halfway point for this season, and I think this is going to be a big episode. Everything has kind of been building up to this forest confrontation on Cetos, which is the forest planet we've seen in the trailers. The trailer shows Ahsoka fighting Marrok, it shows Shin fighting Sabine Wren, and I believe we're also going to see Ahsoka fight Baylan on this planet. My prediction for this is that this is going to be probably the most action-packed episode we've had so far, which is really saying a lot because all three episodes have had a fair share of action at this point. So this one, I think its runtime is around 42 minutes. I think this is going to be like 40-something minutes of action. At the end of episode 3, Baylan tells those droids to go find the Jedi because Ahsoka and Sabine have just crash-landed on the planet. So we're going to have a little bit of a hunt for Ahsoka and Sabine, which should be good. I think Ahsoka and Sabine will make quick work of these droids that they're sending out, but then they will fight Marrok and Shin. So it will be a rematch for Sabine and Shin, and then a rematch for Ahsoka and Marrok. Now, as far as these rematches go, I believe Ahsoka is going to defeat Marrok because we see Ahsoka fighting Baylan in the trailer, and I think that is going to happen immediately following this forest fight. And then I think we're going to see Shin lose to Sabine, or at least have a draw. I don't think Sabine's going to get stabbed again or anything like that. So I think we might see our good guys come out on top in these forest battles, but a little bit more on how the episode ends in a few minutes. After Ahsoka beats Marrok and Sabine at least comes out okay in her battle with Shin, I think Ahsoka's going to fight Baylan, but I don't think Ahsoka will win that battle. I think we will learn a little bit more about Baylan during this time, about what their goal is. I think we're going to see Baylan get the upper hand on Ahsoka, and they may potentially make the jump to this other galaxy where Thrawn is. I think the bad guys are going to have to make that jump first to give us 4 episodes of the good guys trying to figure out how to get there. At least that's my opinion. Now, while all of this is happening, I don't think 100% of the episode will take place in the forest. I believe Ahsoka, Sabine will probably stay there the majority of the episode, but I think we will get cutscenes where Hera is dealing with the New Republic. The tension thus far has been Ahsoka and Sabine against Baylan, Marrok, and Shin, and then Hera versus the New Republic just not really being interested in supporting this adventure and this mission that Hera is trying to embark on. If you remember this last episode in episode 3, we saw Mon Mothma and a few other senators essentially saying, no, we're not going to support this. Now, I think some of these senators may be Imperial sympathizers because, again, they're everywhere. But I mean, the New Republic's pretty useless anyway, so it wouldn't surprise me if they were just incompetent. We know they let the First Order happen, so it's really not surprising that they would let Thrawn come to power before that. So either way, Imperial, sympathizer, or just incompetent, neither one would shock me whatsoever. So I think that's going to be going on the same time that Ahsoka and Sabine are fighting in this forest, but maybe like 10 to 20% of the episode. The other 80% I think will be action. Now, for the big prediction, I don't think we're going to get Anakin. I think that's going to be episode 5, so like 9 or 10 days from now. But I do think we are going to see Marrok die in this episode. Ahsoka fights him in the woods, if you're going by my timeline. She's going to fight Marrok and then Baylan. So I think she's going to kill Marrok because if you look at the 3 bad guys between Baylan, Shin, and Marrok, Marrok doesn't necessarily have the emotional ties or story significance that Baylan and Shin have. We have a master and apprentice dynamic. That's one of the main themes of this show. Marrok is just an inquisitor, so I don't think it will necessarily be that big of a deal if he dies here and the story progresses. I'm sure it will be a great fight. I think we see Ahsoka defeat Marrok. Maybe we even learn who he is. There's been a lot of cool theories about who he is. Maybe he's Star Killer. Maybe he's nobody. I think we may figure that out this episode. But my guess is that he doesn't survive survive, whether we learn who he is or isn't. Other than that, I don't know that there's going to be anything just incredibly major happen. That would probably be the big thing, is Ahsoka defeating him and then us seeing where we're going for the last half of the season. So no, I don't think there will be Anakin, but yes, I think there will be a lot of action. Let me know what you think about episode 4 in the comments. What do you think we're gonna see? What do you want to see? Drop that in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. And as always, may the Force be with you.